Ferguson to snap it back. Fair catch signal by Bird, and the ball comes out. And it looked to be recovered by J.C. Jackson.
Well, this is huge. I mean, early in the game, you're going to watch right here. Bird gets bumped by Jackson, and it's really an outstanding job by Hollins to kind of push him in. You see Hollins right there, 86, pushes him right into. That's legal. And now Bird has that feeling of someone right in front of you dropping. New England with a break to get that back.
There.
Now you get into 2-minute mode and attack him.
That is broken up by Jackson.
He kicked the field goal. Take a shot. They're coming after you. Let it go.
To the end zone. And it is intercepted. As J.C. Jackson gets the third New England pick of the day.
I mean, Jackson looking from the outside, comes over to help. Great play.
Has hit all 3 of his passes on this drive for 54 yards. Runs it again. Oh, and the Patriots step up. Phillips, Adrian Phillips, the former Charger, read that one. And that's a tackle for a loss of 1.
Now Adrian Phillips, former Charger.
The Patriots think they recovered a fumble.
Oh, that is a fumble, Jim. That's a fumble. Phillips in there, but I think it was...
J.C. Jackson recovered it.
He did.
Bounces outside. And is able to tiptoe maybe for a yard.
Well,
from the 11. Carr stepping up. Incomplete, tough pass. Jackson was on the coverage of Renfro.
And that right there is how the Patriots will win this game and how the Raiders, I think, will lose this game.
So a break for the Raiders. New set of downs. Over to Jacobs. And he's got about 5.
Getting extra reps right now just so the head coach can evaluate him and see if he can put him in big situations in different games, if they can play more.
Just the second time all season an opponent starting a drive in New England territory. Start the second quarter with a pass to Watkins, who lost the football.
That ball's out, Jim. That's a fumble.
Looked like New England.
They're yelling white.
They got it. Patriot recovery.
Wow, that's Stephon Gilmore. I think he was the one who got his hand in there to do that.
It's J.C. Jackson with the football. So they get the turnover exchange. That's huge.
Oh, that's... You see right here, Gilmore is going to come in, trying to protect the ball, and that punch technique. You see how he gets his hand right on the ball on the top?
You think he had any idea he could do that from all the days he used to scrimmage against each other when they were teammates at Buffalo?
That's actually a good point. I'm telling you, though, that's a technique on how to tackle. And, you know, he knows Watkins, right? So he was prepared, you know, for him to run a certain route. And he runs a little stick route, gets in front of him, no big deal. But that right there is special, having a guy who can cover and also create a turnover like a linebacker.
Lindsay in 1st and 10. Going deep, and he's got Patrick in the end zone, broken up beautifully by J.C. Jackson. Trying to locate the ball in the sun on a deep throw for Patrick. Terrific defensive back play.
Well, J.C. Jackson was on the other side of the field in coverage on Jerry Jeudy, and he fell off. When Jeudy did a crossing route, Jackson just kept on drifting. So when locks in on Tim Patrick going down the middle of the field, he doesn't realize that Jackson has fallen off on the backside. He gets lucky this ball isn't intercepted.
6 in the secondary for the Pats. Lock. And he throws, intercepted. There's the turnover. Picked off here by Jackson with an entourage and pushed out of bounds by Freeman. That's the big defensive play the Patriots were looking for.
Well, and there you compound the mistake that happened on 2nd down. It looks like he was trying to throw a back shoulder throw. The receiver kept going. Jackson noticed the throw. Patrick working up the sideline and not even aware that it was thrown to that back shoulder. He was throwing it to the sticks. You saw it right at the first down marker is where Locke was throwing it to.
His first interception in his last 138 pass attempts going back to week 15 of last season in snowy Kansas City. How about Jackson? Big pick right there. Second of the season for him.
7 seconds. 5, not so much.
Better get rid of it. Oh, he's going for it all. Ayuk, and that one's intercepted. J.C. Jackson picks it off to end the half. Garoppolo's thrown 2 of his own. So he went for the home run ball.
Well, what happened is they took away the inside stuff quickly, and you were one-on-one, but the problem is very prepared Patriot team. The free safety was very deep.
Allen dials it up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jackson. J.C. Jackson racing down the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. 4th of the season for Jackson. Digs the intended target, and there's the mistake from the Buffalo QB. New England takes advantage.
On the NFL Today, Coach Cowher said that Josh Allen cannot turn the ball over in this game and give New England life and hope. J.C. Jackson had 5 interceptions last year. There's another one here.
Start the season. 11th play of this opening drive coming up for the Jets on 3rd and 5. Flacco, some air underneath, got a man. It is incomplete. Perriman had it and couldn't hang on. J.C. Jackson, the coverage for New England.
Yeah, it's a nice job by Brashad Perriman beating J.C. Jackson off the line of scrimmage. Look, I said J.C. Jackson's one of the best cover corners in the NFL. Why is that? Well, you might have hit him a little bit earlier. He might have got away with one right there.
Perriman had 3 receiving touchdowns from Flacco in 28 games in Baltimore. Flacco looking deep for Mims, and it's intercepted. And J.C. Jackson, who has been burned tonight and slipped down a couple times, makes the big play. First turnover of the night belongs to New England.
Look, you have to have mental toughness and resilience out there on the corner when people are targeting you and trying to take you downtown. J.C. Jackson does a nice job of running down this post route, looking like a wide receiver, giving his team one more.
Big turnover for the Jets on offense. You got to know as a quarterback when to take the shot and when to stay on schedule. Joe Flacco, you're going to go hard, play action. Look at when he releases this football. There are 2 safeties back here. A wide open tight end in a flat. That's where the football should go. Joe Flacco predetermines that he's going to take that shot, and it comes back to bite him by J.C. Jackson with the interception.
For J.C. Jackson, who has slipped up and slipped down tonight, it's his 4th consecutive game.
Jackson deep downfield, and it's going to be picked over the 5-yard line. J.C. Jackson does it again.
That's his 6th.
5 straight games in which he's had a pick. And that one ends that drive. J.C. Jackson leading the league in interceptions.
J.C. Jackson has just proven time and again that he's a guy you don't want to mess with. And with Gilmore out, everybody seems to be wanting to take their shots at him. He's an undrafted guy, and yet he just keeps making plays on the ball. That was both teams now were in position for a field goal opportunity. And both times, this time an interception, and the Patriots one time with a sack.
Okay.
As Murray going to hit Edmonds and tackled immediately, and he can't get any further. Pam, try it again.
Release on the throw.
And that is a jet sweep as it goes off to Johnson, who tries to chop his way into the 26. He goes. Brought down by Hall, along with J.C. Jackson on a gain of a yard.
Hey, Lee!
Here they come off the edge. There goes the throw, and it was picked off on the play by J.C. Jackson. Jackson comes up with his 7th interception. He came in number 2 in the NFL in interceptions coming in. His 7th pick right there. 9th takeaway this season. including 8 consecutive games. He is some kind of undrafted player. Another find for the Patriots.
Goff throws, pass, caught, and kept out of the end zone is Cooper Kupp. Good defensive play out on the edge by Jackson and Gilmore, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
The Patriots play this so well. They try to run a kind of a natural pick versus that man coverage, but they kind of play it off, pass it off, and come up and make a big play, and the Rams are not hesitating. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Tagovailoa steps up, lets it fly, and it's intercepted. Picked off in the end zone. J.C. Jackson has got his 8th of the season. What a turn of events. He got hit as he threw and panicked a bit.
Can get a first down from the New England 11. Allen the toss to Singletary. Unable to turn the corner, and he is shouldered out of bounds in a big way by J.C. Jackson. Allen to throw. Looks like he wanted more than that.
Probably slim and none. But he did help. He did build it with Tom and help develop Tom. Sure. And Tom's just one of the greatest competitors of all time, no question.
With a lot of their players.
Crowder in motion, and they'll throw it to Crowder, trying to set up a screen to the wide receiver, and there's nothing doing. He's stopped a loss of 1. In his story about Frank Gore, he said he was a gift for the younger players who got a glimpse of what it takes to be a professional athlete. And that ball was intercepted by J.C. Jackson. He's a magnet this year, and Jackson is out of bounds at the 45-yard line of the Jets. That's the 9th interception of the season for J.C. Jackson, and number 17 overall for the Patriots.
Well, it's a tough play from Sam Darnold. You're going to see J.C. Jackson just sitting there in the middle of the field, and Sam Darnold does not do a good job of recognizing the defense, throwing this ball with accuracy. The window is there to be able to complete that pass. Sam Darnold sails it. J.C. Jackson gets his 9th interception. Perryman had sat down in the window. That ball just sailed on Sam Darnold.
An 18-yard return.